Next item, Gordon Marshall wants to talk to us about topic waterproofing. He said he's got a little presentation for us.
Very short. Very ugly, very short. I've been asked many times in classes, can I put water in it? No, it's made of wood. So I started to investigate how to get a vase waterproof. You go online, they talk about using epoxies and all types of things. The main gist of epoxies is that they have a tendency to not work with wood that moves, so you may end up getting cracks. So I did come across one guy that had done a lot of research, so I gave it a try. What you use is old-fashioned oil-based varathane. You mix the varathane 50-50 with thinner. So it makes it a little more than water, but not much more. I took this off the shelf. I noticed that the other day that it was roughed out in November of 1913. Don't know why it's still sitting around, but it was very dry. So I put my mixture in, rolled it around, and dumped it out. Took a paper towel and just wiped out a little bit of residue. Didn't try to wipe it off, just the extra. Set it up, let it dry for 2 days. I did that 6 times in a row. And this penetration was day 1. It didn't penetrate anymore after that day 1. So you've got 6 coats of 50% oil-based varathane, 50% thinner. It sat around for another week or 2 and dried. Then I filled it. I'm going to pass this around so you can have a look at it. You can see the rim. Water with aniline dye, which will permeate virtually anything. It stayed in there for 2.5 weeks, and then I poured it back out. There's a little bit of dye on the ridges, and that's where I poured the dye out. But if you look at it, the dye, the water never penetrated or brought the dye through it at all in any pore, any portion of it whatsoever. So I think the guy was right with all the testing that he had done. If you made a vase, I don't know about a segmented vase, but I will try it to see. You'd have to have waterproof glue. But I think if you made a vase, went through that process, the only thing I would do on the exterior, I would finish it with oil-based varathane. Because if that comes through any, and then you try to put another finish on, so I probably use the same inside and out. But to me, that is the closest thing to a wooden vase with water and flowers that you're going to get.
Yeah. Is that a spar varnish? Because that's got a high
No.
content.
The regular varathane that was put on every piece of trim in the 1970s that you can't paint over.
Right, indestructible.
And I don't even know if you can get it in a bigger can. I got that at Canadian Tire, it's around $10. But you mix it 50-50 with, I used bar salt, because that's what I had.
Okay, just answered my question. What do you thin it with the aerosol?
That's what I had. I think mineral spirits, bar salt, any of that stuff. Anyway, take it for what it is.
Thanks, Gordon.